Hello and welcome to Cutting Words. I'm Brad Thompson and today we're going to talk about the year 2021. Which D&D books were released during this year, and most importantly, which class had the most gains from these books? Which class is the overall winner of 2021? First up in March, we have Candlekeep Mysteries, an anthology of several short adventures, as well as the first monk magic item, the Gloves of Soul Catching, which are pretty damn good. Next up in May, we got Van Richton's Guide to Ravenloft, a compendium of the domains of dread, as well as rules and lore and stat blocks for introducing more horror elements to your game. The book presented a new subclass for the Bard, as well as the Warlock, and a few new racial options there too. In September, we got our annual adventure, The Wild One Witchlight, an adventure that takes place in the Feywild, at least exploring one facet of it anyway. And we got introduced to two new player options in the form of the races Fairy and the Heragon. Hot on the heels of Witchlight, in October we got Fizban's Treasury of Dragons. This dragon-centric book gave us dragon stat blocks, dragon-themed spells, dragon magic items, and two dragon-themed subclasses for the Monk and the Ranger, as well as new racial options for the Dragonborn, and some dragon feats too. Just inching in there before the year closed out, we got Strixhaven, a Curriculum of Chaos. This setting and adventure book takes place in a magic school and presents 5 new spells, a couple new feats, and the Owlin race, and a few magic items. Of note, Tasha's Cauldron of Everything came out in November 2020, so 2021 has really been the first full year we've had to play around with all these new class options and spells and features that the book was just jam-packed full of. So those also been factored in as well. So which class won 2021? Well, between Tasha's, Fizban's, and Strixhaven, we got a ton of new spells. I think spellcasters in general were all winners, but I think the overall winner is the Sorcerer. Between the new Sorcerer subclasses that add more spells to the prepared spell list, as well as the new feats Fey Touched and Shadow Touched, all which came out in Tasha's, the Sorcerer's main weakness of only being able to have a very limited number of prepared spells is effectively eliminated. The new class feature Magical Guidance that allows them to reroll an ability check by spending a sorcery point makes them a solid skill monkey. A great alternative to the Bard, though no one can really truly compete with a Bard. What can't they do? Not to mention the flood of magic items for sorcerers that came out in Tasha's as well. Then Fizban's and Strixhaven introduced some amazing spell choices to spice up the sorcerer's spell list. Though this year also gave us stupid spells like Silvery Barbs, the ongoing power creep might need a Rata or Abandoned Restricted list to curtail. But anyway, that is why the Sorcerer is the class that has gained the most in 2021. It's a great time to be playing a Sorcerer. I'm Brad Thompson, and this has been Cutting Words. See you next year.